Okay, I mean,
In Pittsburgh, if I go to Pittsburgh, because I saw many videos, I will go away. I will not be there. You know, for example.
I mean, it is not also. It is not like a heroic martyr. It is not like this, you know. It is when we have the capabilities, we have the critical mass, we have the powers, we are well organized, we have the things. I mean, the people they say we have the things, we have. Let's go. If we don't have the things, we don't do. Like I mean, to what to confront? Then you do political. But it is important. I mean, if you have the thousands of the people, I mean, you say to me, I say, how many anarchists was in Pittsburgh? And you say to me, I don't know. I mean, how many there was? There was 3,000 of them. I mean, Greece it is 10 million people, and we gather on. Athens it is 4 million people city, you know, and we gather like 5,000 people. I mean, it's this publicity. It needs very much publicity, and publicity with enthusiasm, like publicity of the moments of your historical moments, of the moments of the American history, that it is enthusiastic and it is winning moments, you know. Because for us, American history has many moments that it belongs to our imaginary. I mean, it belongs to our moments of enthusiasm, you know. The 1st of May of Chicago, you know. The 1st of May of Chicago, for us it is like a part of our own DNA, you know. We have it in our blood, you know. And the American society doesn't even know that this happened, you know. We celebrate, like they come thousands and thousands of people in the 1st of May in Greece to celebrate this insurrection of 1st of May in America, in Chicago, you know. All this, I mean, I say that it is not that the American tradition, the American movements of all this 20th century, they have like amazing moments of winning, you know. Why to reproduce the brutality, the police brutality, or the moments that we were down and the police were kicking us on the head, you know.
Okay. Thank you too. Thank you. But it's this that when we focus on the brutality of the police, we don't focus on the brutality of the police to be an obstacle for us, but we focus on the brutality of the police to find new ways to exist.
Fine.
Because here in the United States, there are amazing projects that we don't have them in Greece. And one thing is to multiply this existence of this project, to popularize, to make it public. But don't make it public one time per year, make it public day by day. This is our bet.
Or in a way that it looks good. It is because it has to be like for us in a way we believe that it is not. It has not to do to look good, to look like how to say, to look sympathetic. It has to be aggressive towards the society also. I mean, all the society it's a bunch of slaves, and we are this kind of slaves also here. You know, I mean, we are slaves also. I mean, we have to have self-criticism, and we have to criticize our conditions of life and the conditions of our society. So this means that we don't want at all to be sympathetic. We want to be critical, you know, and we want to invite all the people that they are critical also.
But also we find moments that we are sympathetic.
Yeah. Like the creation of the park, for example.
Yes, for example, where was this area that we met you?
What's that?
The Conspire Cafe.
Oh, Conspire, yeah.
Yes. It's so beautiful area for us, you know. We really like it. You can do so many unbelievable things there. It was amazing. It was amazing. I don't know if some people are there. That you put this air, this thing, the balloon, that goes, you know, amazing. But for example,
the free market,
imagine now if you had made this as a public event in Munich, to go in the center of Phoenix, share flowers, go to the university, share flowers, flyers, sorry.
Not flowers.
About this thing, that it was an initiative thing, yeah, you know, but the thing is that all our initiative things, we make them, we exaggerate them, and we make them moments of the movement. For example, if I wake up today and I just want to play, a dubstep set in this
Square.
square. Okay, it will not be just my personal moment for my friends. It will be for everyone, and I'm going to call everyone to this dubstep event.
8,000 flights.
8,000 flyers for a dubstep event.
You gotta say how. Tell us about those gatherings you throw, man. I want to hear about it.
What's it?
About the gatherings.
Festival.
Oh, yes.
The Void Network.
Okay.
How do you raise the money? I mean, I want to. Because this is like completely anarchist. I don't want to say much. I want them to say it, but like it's so inspiring.
First of all, the both of us, we are from a collective Void network.
How to say? Like
I wish you had pictures, by the way.
Yes, yes, we didn't have
it is because it is for the memory of Alex. That's why it's not
Yeah.
celebrated. It is like Void Network is a parallel movement to the anarchist movement in a way that it's like it's much more open to many kind of thousands of people, all kinds of people inviting. It's a gathering. It's a social gathering. Okay. The idea is that we don't identify ourselves. I mean, it's like it is a company of friends. It is like about 20 people that they make assembly like every 3 months to rearrange their own commitment, and they meet every day almost because they are friends. It is a company of friends. It's an affinity group that they invest in friendship. Like we say, friendship is revolutionary. And in this way, like the thing that we do it is that we try to be creative, like whatever creativity, knowledge, the skills, what we know to do. We meet on the creativity, we meet on the stage. I mean, what is the thing that you do? What is the best thing that you do? You speak good, you come to speak. You make music, you come to play music. What? I mean, we don't meet just to meet. We meet on the creative scale, on the action, what you do, what you want to do anyway. I mean, what you want to learn to do. You come and you say that I'm not so very good yet, but I'm gonna be much better. So in the process you become very good. So the gatherings that we do, it is that we occupy university areas and we enforce the president to accept that the university is public and it has some work to do in the society, and this work it is to allow the initiatives inside the university from the students and from the people, that the university is a public space. It is like a square. And so we have to make the president understand that or you're gonna show respect, or we're gonna. Okay. And also we do like in the same way, the same strategy. It is also with the mayor of the city, like to the parks or to the hills or to places that we like, the beautiful places of the city. Okay. Also minimum like more smaller events, also in social centers, also in the schools, also in different social centers of the city, also to some theater or some cinema, like that we go and we say to the owner that today no business, like no money, but very good high quality. And she likes. Because why did not like? And anyway, in a way, yes. I mean, the smaller thing it is like this. I'm not talking to 12,000 people. It's like we make also like rave parties. It is very important for us. Like we make very big rave parties, and we make very huge screens, 6 meters to 6 meters, that we show propaganda, multimedia propaganda, and also like the flyers that we do in the front. It has the event that is. We try to be as best designed, high quality design, very nice, well made, And in the back side, and it says who plays the music, who like some picture or whatever, the date, the place. But behind we put manifesto. So in the way we distribute 15,000 flyers in the city, it is not only the advertisement of the event. It is as we do it anyway. It is like
this, right?
yeah, like this, but it's like bigger, but bigger. Yeah, bigger, yeah. So anyway, we give around this thing. We speak also to the people, but the people they realize that it's not just an event. it has some beliefs behind it.
It's not just a party.
It is not just a party, you know, and because it is occupation of the public space, and because it is, has all this that nobody get paid, the artists they don't get paid, the advertisement doesn't they get paid, the people that organize the party doesn't get paid, nobody get paid, you know, and if remain any money as a profit, because we sell beer, okay, we sell beer, gin, whiskey, and vodka, okay, and we make the people because it is this the ecstatic enthusiasm. And so in this way we try to gather all the people that they are like, how to say, they are not yet political, they don't participate yet in the demonstration, they don't come here to they find maybe the assembly boring, okay, but in these festivals they get the political, how to say, the political inspiration through the relations. The relation itself, the meeting, the gathering itself.
Because the relation has created in a place of self-organization, in a place of total freedom, in a place of an ecstatic experience.
Nobody has, there are no securities, there are no business, nobody making bullshit to them. They know year after year that the people that organize this thing, they don't make it for getting money, but to expand their ideas and to make it in place of the society. It is like a movement, it's like cultural and social movement. So the people, they identify the Void Network events with highest quality of fun. I mean, it's like the best possible festival that you can go in this night to night. And also with different kind of relation during the event among the people. The people, they speak each other about different things, they care differently onto each other. It is like a preparation for demonstration, like to demo. It is like a preparation. It's a common secret, like a whispering of all the different ideas that they speak each other by themselves, you know. And also, how to say, maybe it is like an entrance, like a welcome center for all kinds of different people.
A welcome center to the political space of society.
It's like before you get political, in a way.
And also accept the race, the Void Network makes lectures, for example, with people from the university.
We invite teachers from the university to come and speak.
With writers,
And we put them like this, and we play ambient, you know, the teacher, the old man speaks, you know, and it's like full multimedia and ambient music DJ play.
all that can be, yeah.
And the people they like, you know, because it's not the fucking boring lecture of the, and the lecturer likes also, you know, because he never spoke in this kind of atmosphere, okay, it's like this, or to make poetry shows. And another important thing is that we don't identify ourselves through any specific urban trend, even though we help all these urban trends to express themselves in the highest quality. This means that, I mean, when we invite the drum and bass crews of the town, it is the best quality drum and bass party. I mean, it's the best musicians, the best people. Because okay, the drum and bass crew, when they make by themselves, and they gather 300 people, 400 people. Okay, when they come with us, they gather 4,000 people. Okay, because we distribute all this and we make all this publicity, and it is 20 years now. You know, I mean, this year Void Network is 20 years collective. Okay, so everybody knows. But the important thing is that first we offer cultural space of expression to the specific trend to show themselves, like to express their style. It is not a mass-up, like we play one song Madonna, one song heavy metal, one song pop or whatever. This night it is drum and bass. All the city knows that tonight it will be the best drum and bass party that you ever been in your life. So this means, So this means that everybody coming, even though that they don't like drum and bass, they go there because this is the night. Okay, the next week or next after 15 days, maybe we make trance party. Psychedelic trance party or techno party. We invite all the techno DJs of the town and we make techno party. Same label, like the Void Network people, the same community.